Hello, guess who? Robbie Susan Chandler, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. If you live in the area, I hold classes in my home. I'd love for you to come over and join us sometime. My classes are Sunday afternoons, Mondays at noon, Thursdays at noon, and also another Thursday class at 5. And I hold my classes every 2 weeks doing the same cards those 3 days. So if you're in the area, come join us. But let's see what the what is today. Look at this card. I love this card. This is made with the Gliding Garden Swing and the Nature Walk DSP, or Designer Series paper. And then inside, we've got a new online exclusive stamp called Lasting Linen. And then I used my sentiments. These are from All Zipped Up. Isn't that the cutest card? And I cut everything with the, well, let's look at that. With the perennial postage dies. This piece, and even these two little pieces, all are with perennial postage. And let me show you this this paper while we're looking at it. It has lots of pretty pieces in it. Like I said, it's called Nature Walk. And this is what's left of the piece I used, but there are a lot of other really nice pieces in it that you would want to use. So that's the Nature Walk paper. Let me get these out of the way. So let's look at our pieces. Let me get this out of the way for now. So our card base, crumb cake, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So that's the basic card base, crumb cake. Now our next layer is Mossy Meadow, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and it's just glued on here. And then of course our DSP is the next layer. And I like to put the darker at the bottom and the lighter kind of at the top to kind of make it look like ground going up to the sun or to the sky. And I even took a little bit of Daffodil Delight and just kind of sponged it up in this area. And depending on which part of your card is light, like on this one, I did it over on this side, and then this piece I'm going to use today, I did it here, but it just has a little excuse me, a little sunny look over there, like the sun's peeping through all those leaves. Like I said, that's with Daffodil Delight. So then you just we've got these two adhered together. Let me move that out of the way. And then we've got this piece. Now before I glue this piece down, I want to work with my tree. Now I want to show you something interesting about this. This is all from the Garden Swing dies. Now here's the tree, and technically it's designed like this for a garden swing. And then here is the swing, the dies for the swing, and here's the two little legs that you put on it. But I want to show you what I did with the previous card. Here's the same tree and swing, but the tree's going this way like a limb, and then here's our swing hanging from the limb. So I got to looking at it and I thought, well, you know, that tree could go this way. So that's when I decided to put it on my paper in this direction, just like that. So see, it would go there, and you just trim that little piece off. And then the swing comes as a bench. So here we've got the little bench. And you just glue the little legs on the bottom. And that just goes right on here. But let's glue this on our card front first. So isn't that cute? I mean, who would have thought that you could go from a swing this way to a tree this way with a bench underneath? Now I cut my swing, let me show you this. I cut my swing out of this new paper called Wood Grain Wonders, and it's got several wood grains in it, light and dark, pecan pie. Let's see what's on the back of here. Now see, here's the dark on the back of here, but it has pecan pie on the back of some of them. Oh, and I was going to show you, this is the Lasting Linen stamp that I used. It's really pretty cool. It makes a really nice background. All right, so we've got this piece already glued down. I've got my tree on there. And let's just put this down. And sometimes I like to use the tape runner for the thin DSP because I really like the green and white tube Tombow multi-purpose glue, but sometimes it leaves a little design or a little ridge you can see where you put it on there, especially like some of my customers, if you put it on too thick, it really leaves a little ridge. So I put dimensionals on the back of this swing. It'd be nice if I could get that one off. We'll worry about it later. Let's get this one. I cut two of these dimensionals in half. There we go. So we're just going to put our bench right here under our tree. And you can make it higher or lower, wherever you want it. I just decided to put it there. And then I've got this sentiment from Banner Saying called Cue the Confetti. So it's time to celebrate, cue the confetti. And all my stamping was, well, the sentiments were all done in Mossy Meadow, but the background here inside was done with crumb cake. And then I decided to add these little adhesive back speckled dots just to add a little something here. So let's put a green one about right there. And let's put one of these. I'm not sure what color that is. I'm not even going to try to name it, so we'll put it there. And how about one of these lighter ones down here in the darker area. So there we go. Isn't that cute? And isn't that a great idea to go from a limb with a hanging swing to a tree with a bench underneath? So I hope you like this card, and maybe you'll try it. I think the designer paper is one thing that really helps give it that wow look. Please like my video and share it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you need a team leader, I'd love to be your team leader. And if you need a demonstrator, I'd love for you to buy your supplies from me. I have links to all the supplies down below. So until next time, stay safe, happy, and happy crafting.